Hello kids, this is Mr. T, and as you see I'm alone, no Joby, no Nabbot. Cause people get busy and sometimes they don't make it on time. So maybe next time, but today I'm going to narrate the story alone. I'm no voice actor, you know that, and I cannot be like that because they're professional voice actors and they know what to do. I don't know. But I'll try. Why not, huh? Let's give that a try. Today I brought a Nigerian story to you. The name is The Fox and the Drum. Ready? Okay, in a stretch of land where the sun painted the soil golden and the air buzzed with stories passed from tree to tree, there lived a fox named Koro. Now Koro was not your usual fox. He was sly, yes, and quick with his words, yes, but more than anything, he was hungry for food, and even more so for fame. You see, Koro was tired of being ignored by the other animals. The lions roared and were feared. The giraffes stood tall and proud. Even the monkeys got attention for the jokes and games. But Koro, he was just, well, clever. What's cleverness good for? He grumbled one morning. If no one's around to applaud him. One day, while wandering the edge of the forest, Koro heard something that made his ears perk up. Boom, 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 boom. It was a drum, but not just any drum. It was rich and deep. The kind of sound that makes the air stop and listen. Koro crept closer. There in the clearing stood Oba the Elephant King. Tall and mighty, in front of him was a magnificent talking drum, carved from sacred wood, decorated with shells and beads. Oba lifted his trunk and beat the drum with a slow, steady rhythm. Each beat echoed across the trees and the animals gathered, deer, monkeys, owls, even lions to listen. The drum didn't just make music, it made things appear. With each rhythm, fruit fell from trees, water flowed from the ground, and the cooked yam and sweet palm oil filled wooden bowls. Koro's eyes drum feeds them. It obeys the king. He licked his lip. What I could do with that drum? Koro knew stealing from Oba would be impossible. The Elephant King was wise and strong, and his guards, silent zebras with sharp hooves, watched day and night. But Koro also knew something else. Elephants have great pride. So Koro cleaned himself up, slicked his fur back, and walked confidently into the Elephant King's courtyard the next day. Your Highness, he said, bowing dramatically. Your music shook my humble soul. I come not as a thief, but as a servant of praise. Oba squinted down at the little fox. What do you want, trickster? A gift! Not for me, said Koro. But for the children of the far village, they starved, dear king. One beat of your sacred drum would feed them for a week. Oba blinked. Then with a deep royal sigh, said, take the drum, but only for 1 day. Return it by sunset. You have my word, mighty king. Koro bowed again. A fox swore. With the sacred drum strapped to his back, Koro raced to the hills, but not to any village. Instead, he made his way to a quiet field, laid out leaves like tablecloth, and tapped the drum gently. Boom, boom, boom. Fruit appeared, then roasted yam, then roasted meat, then fresh honey. Koro danced, he laughed, he stuffed his face. This is the life I was meant for. Animals wandered by. Oh, what's this? Asked a frog. My drum, said Koro, mouthful. Where did you get it? Asked a crow. A gift from the gods. Koro lied. Can we have some? Koro smiled. Of course, if you praise me first. So the animals clapped, they bowed, they chanted, Koro the great, Koro the wise. And just like that, the fox had his fame. But sunset crept close. Koro knew he had to return the drum, but he also knew he didn't want to. Why should Oba have it? He already has power, size, and a crown. Let the clever ones eat for once. So he hid the drum under a pile of leaves and stones. Then he walked back to the Oba's court, slow and yawning. Where is my drum? Asked the king. Koro gave a sad face. Oh, your majesty, I was robbed. A gang of baboons, they took it. I tried to stop them, but I was so small. Oba said nothing. He simply stirred. His eyes darkened and blinked once. Come back tomorrow. We will search. That night, Koro couldn't sleep. He had a drum, he had a full belly, he had praise, but something was wrong. He kept seeing the king's eyes. They weren't angry, they were worse, they were patient. The next day, Koro returned to his secret field. He beat the drum again. Boom, boom. The feast appeared. The animals returned, singing his name, but this time, a shadow watched from the trees. Oba's guard had followed, quiet as wind, still as stone. They saw everything. They didn't stop the feast, not yet. They waited until the fox was full, lazy, and bragging again. No one can touch me. The elephant believes my lies. The bird bows to my cleverness. Then the zebras stepped into the clearing. Koro froze. Oh, friends? Oba arrived, slow, steady, sad. The king said. Koro bowed. Wait! I was going to bring it back. You wanted the praise, the food, the power. Only for a little while. Oba turned to his guards. Take the drum. Leave the fox. And they did. Just like that, Koro's music stopped. For days after Koro returned to that field, he sat in silence. No animals came. No fruit, no praise. Just wind and leaves, and the memory of what he once had. It wasn't the drum that gave me power, he whispered. It was the king's trust, and I broke it. Kids, cleverness without honor is just another way to starve. Stealing praise is easy. Earning it is sacred. And when someone powerful lends you something, return it lose more than you took. Huh? This can be the moral of the story, kids. You know, I'll try to bring my friends here from the next video, but sometimes it doesn't happen. But if I want to go on my routine, you know, as always, one story per week, sometimes I have to do it alone. I know that, you know, solo videos maybe are less interesting than the ones that there is voice actor in. There's two of us and we can debate and talk and stuff. But sometimes it happens. I'll be there every week. I'll try to do that.